Hey guys, Bobby here. So it's like 2 in the fucking morning, and I have another double feature Blu-ray review for you guys. I just got done watching Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. Um, yeah, what hasn't been said about this franchise? I didn't watch Army of Darkness. My friend is currently borrowing my copy of Army of Darkness. So sadly, that has to be left out. I'll be reviewing that later. But for tonight, let's just focus on Evil Dead 1 and 2. If you haven't seen either of these movies, you really owe it to yourself to watch these. These are great horror films. Um, However, they're actually kind of different from each other. The first Evil Dead centers around five teenage kids who go out to a cabin for I don't know, like a weekend or so. Just hang out. And while there, I'm not sure if it's them or if it's some other guy in, who accidentally unleashes demonic forces, and they basically have to survive through the night battling the demons. And yeah, um, most people know Evil Dead for its main character Ash and his chainsaw hand and his shotgun. And this film has none of that. It has a chainsaw and it has a shotgun. There's not a lot of it. Um, we'll start with Evil Dead. Um, Film wise, this is a great horror film. That's okay. Let's backtrack a little bit. It was written and directed by Sam Raimi. You all know him as the guy behind the Spider-Man trilogy and Drag Me to Hell. Yeah, this was his major breakthrough. Evil Dead, and it stars Bruce Campbell, who is just like the greatest, one of my favorite actors of all time. He's not even that great, but yeah, this franchise and some of his other outings are just fantastic. I love Bruce Campbell. But yeah, Sam Raimi did this film on a budget of 90,000. Now, when you take into consideration that this is a 1981 film, where a lot of where a lot of the film's budget went towards what's called in film, this is a pretty damn small budget. He filmed it on I think 16 millimeter, so not the average 32 millimeter that a lot of films were being shot in at the time. But he makes it look fantastic. Uh, yeah, he did a lot with the 90,000 he has. The final third act is just phenomenal. Special features, not special features, the special effects he was able to pull off in that final act is just a true testament to indie filmmaking. Hopefully, well, just watching it just instilled this grand hope in me that someday I'll be able to do something like that with a very small budget like his. Um, so yeah, there's The Evil Dead. I highly recommend the film itself. But let's talk about the Blu-ray. Two versions of this Blu-ray exist here in America. You have the standard edition, which is the one I have, and a limited edition two-disc special edition. The special edition is no longer available. I believe it is out of print, so you have to go looking around on online to find that two-disc special edition. You have the right one when it has a green bar across the top. That basically just says special edition. Um, I didn't care too much. I spent like $8 on this a while back in October. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys in a video. Um, yeah, it's a good film. I do want the special features, but I can wait for now. Um, but yeah, uh, let's go on to the specifics. The video on this is good. Um, Good and well, okay. Let's restart with this. I'm about to go with these reviews as you can tell. When you take into consideration that this is a 1981 super low budget film that was shot on 16 millimeter film, which is not the prettiest film stock ever. Um, you really try to appreciate this transfer a lot more. It looks fucking amazing, taking into consideration that all the things I said. It's definitely no, Fight Club or you know some bigger budget films, like House of Thousand Corpses is a recent Blu-ray I just watched. Looks phenomenal. The cool thing about this Blu-ray, in terms of video, is it comes in two different presentations. A widescreen 1.85 to 1 presentation, which is just widescreen, and the original 1.33 to 1 presentation, which when you're watching it, it's kind of letterbox, black bars on the side and the picture itself, kind of like this video. Um, both both versions look great. If you're a purist, you're gonna want to watch the 1.33 version. However, the 1.85 version looks just as good. The 1.33 looks slightly better. I didn't notice too much difference. So yeah, the video is fucking fantastic. The audio is a Dolby True HD 5.1, and its purpose well. It's not it's not knock your socks off quality. The Fight Club audio was a great example of knock my fucking socks off audio, but this audio just fine. So if you want to buy The Evil Dead and you don't mind skipping out on special features, and you just want to watch a pretty transfer, I highly suggest you get this version of The Evil Dead. There exists a UK Steelbook. It's region free from what I understand, so I'll be upgrading to the Steelbook, and I'll be giving this version to my sister, but I'm perfectly happy with this version for now. Special features on this one, it's nothing. It says right here, special feature. It's an all-new audio commentary with Sam Raimi, Robert Tabbert, who is a producer, and of course Bruce Campbell. I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but I heard it. I heard it's great. So yeah, I highly recommend this Blu-ray. But let's move on to Evil Dead 2. I got this one in October. I bought it used. The case is kind of in rough shape, but the disc itself is just fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the movie first. Evil Dead 2 was a sort of kind of sequel to The Evil Dead. I say that because the first 10 minutes or so serve as kind of a recap / remake of The Evil Dead. And from there, it kind of picks up on the story. There's some, due to some problems, from what I understand, they weren't allowed to show parts of the original film. I don't know. I could be very wrong. If I am, I apologize for that. But so basically, what they had to do was kind of recreate the first film in 10 minutes, which they did fantastically. You can easily watch Evil Dead 2 by itself. You do not need to watch the original prior to this. I recommend you do so just for just for the hell of it. But this does stand as a standalone film. So this one is about Ash, the main character from the first film. He's still in the damn cabin. He's trying to survive these demonic forces, while at the same time the daughter of the archaeologist that we hear in the first film, is coming back, is going to the cabin to look for her father and her mother, who are obviously dead due to the demonic forces. And together, she and Ash and 3 other people have to survive, and yeah, just a lot of shit happens. I forgot to mention, and you know what? I'll get into this one in a minute. Stylistically, this is a almost different style than the first film. This one is pure dark comedy. Um, it doesn't try to be scary. Not only try, but it tries harder to make you laugh than to actually scare you. And I do believe that's why this one works so fucking well. Um, there's a lot of slapstick comedy. There's a lot of really just the slapstick. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell are huge fans of the Three Stooges, and you can obviously see the damn influence on this film. Yeah, this is it's a fucking silly film. This is the one where Ash gets, excuse me on a burp. This is the film where Ash has to cut off his possessed hand, replace it with a chainsaw, carry around a double-barrel shotgun on his back, and fight demons. It only happens for the last 10 minutes of the film. But when you see it, it's like the most badass moment in movie history. I swear to God. So yeah, Evil Dead 2, another great film, a very, very good sequel, sort of kind of sequel. Probably my second all-time favorite sequel, Terminator 2 being my all-time favorite sequel. Um, yeah, this is just a great, great horror film. I recommend it to any self-respecting horror film. Same with Evil Dead. So yeah, let's move on to the Blu-ray itself. Uh, there exist two versions of Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray. The first one was put out by Anchor Bay, I believe, I think in 2007, and that was a god awful release. They DNR'd the hell out of that transfer. It looks so fucking waxy. Um, yeah, it looks ugly as hell. Um, and the bonus materials, there's not even any fucking bonus materials to even speak of. So avoid that one at all costs. You're looking at that Blu-ray when it has I think the UK poster art for this one, for Evil Dead 2. This one is a 25th anniversary edition, released I believe last November or last October. Um, so yeah, it features the original. I believe this is the home media box art. I'm not too sure if it's if it's the American poster art. I I have no idea if it is or not. But yeah. This release, the video quality is amazing for a low budget film. Again, like the original Evil Dead, you have to take into consideration that even though this is a bigger budget film, it's still low budget, and it's not the prettiest horror film of all time. Let's see, what year was this? 87. Not a very pretty film at all. But the transfer does clean it up quite a bit, and it makes it just beautiful. To be honest, this is one of those transfers that's either you hate it or you love it. There is some DNR applied to it, and DNR is a very, very touchy subject with Blu-ray fans. I believe that DNR is a good thing in small bursts. The Yojimbo Blu-ray has some DNR, and it looks phenomenal. This is the same one. Some people hate the transfer. I personally love it. A lot of other people love it. So it's really just up to you whether or not it's up to snuff. The audio is English 5.1 DTS HD Master, and it does its job just as well as the Evil Dead soundtrack. It's not amazing by any stretch, but it is clear. Yeah, it's a good surround track. But however, the main draw of this Blu-ray is its huge selection of special features. It's kind of misleading because it lists all this shit, but really all it is just one big documentary on the making of the film. However, the documentary itself is just, I loved the hell out of it. The highlight of it being the audio re- recollections of the special effects team. Who the hell did it? Let's see. Let's see. Damn it! It's a damn studio. But yeah, it's great. um, the commentary on this is also really great. It features Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, uh, co-writer Scott Spiegel, and special effects maestro Craig Nicotero. You all know Craig Nicotero. He did the special effects in Day of the Dead, and is currently doing a lot of special effects on the Walking Dead TV show. So you could see you could see traces of the Walking Dead on Evil Dead 2. So yeah, there's that. Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead on Blu-ray. I highly recommend both for of these Blu-rays. Um, and that fucking stutter. And even if you don't really want to, buy Blu-rays, I still recommend you go out and buy the DVDs. There's like a massive special edition DVD version of the Evil Dead. I might be getting that pretty soon to go along with the UK Steelbook I want to get pretty soon. And same thing with Evil Dead 2. There's a lot of special editions of these. I haven't owned any of them, but from just some prior research, they do have some pretty damn good DVD releases. So yeah, there's that. Highly recommended. Great transfers for these films. Great prices too. Evil Dead 2's been a fucking budget release in the start, and it's never gone over $10. I got mine for like $7 used online. The Evil Dead is kind of the same way. I spent like $10 on it. Regularly it's like 15, but I'm pretty damn sure it's got down in price since then. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go to bed now. It's fucking late as hell. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the last little bit of Christmas vacation. I'm trying to. I watched a shit ton of films. I'll probably be doing some reviews of these like tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.